And good evening, everyone. Thanks for clicking on WDTV.com. I'm Carrie Langaliotis, and here's your top stories we've been following on 5 News. Last night, word spread quickly about an Amber Alert for a local teenager and her 7-month-old daughter. But it was lifted around 10 this morning when the man police say is responsible was caught on I-79 in Lewis County. And the 2 girls, 16-year-old Cheyenne Tenney and her baby Grace, were found safe. State police said Margel Tenney was driving that tan Ford Taurus, which was the second car we told you to be on the lookout for. Now, this all started yesterday afternoon after Margel Tenney was interviewed at the State Police Detachment in Buchanan as part of a sexual abuse investigation. Now, he left the detachment and got the 2 girls. From there, he went to Webster County and picked up a man named James Tenney. And sometime after that, the red truck that he was originally driving was found at a service station in Belington. That's when troopers turned their attention to look for that tan Ford Taurus. Now, there were reports that Margel Tenney was spotted in Ohio and Braxton County and that he might have been headed to Texas. While state police officials have told us those claims are unconfirmed at this point. Now, after Tenney was arraigned today, 5 News asked him where he was headed with the girls. He told us that he went to Fairmont and did not know there was an Amber Alert out for those 2 girls. Well, we're learning today about a tragic ending to a missing teenager case. Today, the U.S. attorney here in the Mountain State told us that a body found about 2 months ago in Pennsylvania has been identified as 16-year-old Skylar Neese. Neese went missing from her home in Star City last July. At the time, police classified the teen as a runaway. Well, about 2 months ago, we reported that a body had been found in Wayne Township, Pennsylvania, but at the time, they had not released who it was. The FBI confirmed today that the body is Skylar Neese. Now, we still don't know how long her body was there or how she died. Well, a Shinston police officer got himself on the wrong side of the law and was thrown behind bars last night. The Harrison County Sheriff's Department arrested Officer Charles Henning on multiple charges relating to the theft of narcotics. According to a press release from the city of Shinston, Henning was arrested as he was on duty at the department around 11:30 last night. Harrison County Sheriff Albert Morano did not release too much about the investigation or the arrest, but he said deputies caught up with Henning in Shinston. Henning is facing 7 charges of unlawfully obtaining possession of a controlled substance. Police said Henning executed search warrants at homes in Shinston on some occasions, and other times he would tell people that he was investigating allegations that they were selling pills. Well, Henning would often tell the person that he had to take their hydrocodone pills as evidence. Henning never gave the victims property receipts for the pills that he took. Now, these instances go back as far as August 2011. The most recent one was a couple of weeks ago. This investigation is still ongoing. Well, police in Marion County released the name of the man that was killed in an accident Tuesday afternoon. 23-year-old Joseph Clausen was killed when he crashed around 1 o'clock yesterday on Route 250, which is just outside of Whitehall. Investigators told us he was only a couple of blocks from his home when he crashed. Detectives told us they believe speed was a factor in that accident. Well, Consol Energy officials say a fire caused the smoke that forced underground workers at the Blacksville No. 2 mine to evacuate yesterday, and crews are still in the process of putting that blaze out. 121 miners had to be evacuated from the mine in Greene County, Pennsylvania, around 2 o'clock yesterday afternoon. Now, luckily, everyone was able to get out okay, but officials told us they're working on an aggressive plan to put out that fire. So far, they've pumped more than 125,000 gallons of water into the mine. Operations at Blacksville No. 2 have been canceled, and no word yet when they're going to start again. Well, the puff of white smoke made it official. We have a new pope. About an hour later, thousands of rain-soaked faithfuls were on hand to see who would be leading the world's 1.2 billion Roman Catholics. Pray for me, the new pontiff said, wearing white robes for the first time. Cardinals selected George Mario Bergoglio from Argentina. He's 76 years old and is the first non-European pontiff in almost 1,300 years. He's chosen the name Francis.
As soon as the doors opened, my whole body just, I got chills all over.
This is so exciting. I came just for this, and I'm so glad to be here.
This is a moment everybody dreams of being around to see. You never think you'll ever get to see it in your lifetime.
Now, he ended by saying good night and have a good rest in almost casual tone. 5 News is going to have a reaction for you about Pope Francis tomorrow. And let's take a peek at what our newsroom is working on for Fox 10 at 10 and 5 News 11. First off, we have a reporter on the way to Rock Cave to see what neighbors and even family members have to say about last night's alleged abduction. Plus, major controversy surrounding the Patriot Coal bankruptcy case. Hundreds of local retirees are facing lost benefits, and they say the entire thing is a fishy scheme. We're going to hear from both sides tonight. All right, folks, that's what's making headlines this evening. Of course, be sure to tune in to Fox 10 at 10 and 5 News at 11 for all the latest news and weather. And until then, have a great night.